Welcome back to the Phoenix Within. I'm your host, Nicholas Donis. Today, I want to talk to you about leadership. Not the title, not the office, not the accolades. I want to talk about what leadership costs. I want to talk about the battles no one sees, the doubts, the failures, the anxiety, the depression, the moments when you question whether you're enough. Because if I'm being completely honest with you, there were moments in my life when I wasn't sure I would ever become the leader I am today. People often see the finished product. They see the assistant principal. They see the speaker. They see the educator with more than 20 years of experience. They see the confidence. But what they don't see are the nights I questioned myself, the mornings I had to convince myself to keep moving forward, the moments when anxiety sat on my shoulder and whispered that I wasn't ready, the moments when depression tried to convince me that I wasn't enough, the moments when I felt completely alone. You see, leadership didn't remove those struggles, leadership exposed them because leadership has a way of forcing you to confront every insecurity you've been hiding from, every fear, every wound, every doubt. Leadership became a mirror. And sometimes what I saw in that mirror wasn't easy. I saw someone carrying pain. I saw someone carrying loss. I saw someone carrying the weight of expectations. I saw someone desperately trying to prove his worth. And for a long time, I thought that what leadership was. I thought I had to prove myself. I thought I had to have all the answers. I thought I had to be perfect. But leadership taught me something different. Leadership taught me that perfection isn't the goal. Growth is, service is, impact is. And one of the greatest gifts I received in this journey has been the opportunity to serve alongside an incredible principal, Stephanie McAdams Mims, a leader who saw something in me before I fully saw it myself, a leader who challenged me, supported me, believed in me, and most importantly, gave me the opportunity to lead alongside her, not behind her, not beneath her, alongside her. That trust changed me. There were moments when I doubted my ability, moments when I questioned whether I belonged in leadership, moments when fear told me to stay quiet, to stay comfortable, to stay small. But she pushed me to step forward. She pushed me to trust in myself. She pushed me to discover strengths I didn't even know I had. And because of that, I became a better leader. But more importantly, I became a better person. You know, one of the lessons I've learned over the years is that failure is a part of leadership. I failed. I've made mistakes. I made decisions I wish I could take back. I've had conversations that didn't go well. I've fallen short. I've disappointed myself. And yet, every single one of those moments taught me something. Every failure became a lesson. Every setback became preparation. Every obstacle became growth, which brings me to a phase that has guided my entire life. Failure is not an option. Now, when I say that, I don't mean failure won't happen because it will. Failure happens to all of us. What I mean is this: quitting is never an option, giving up is never an option, walking away from your purpose is never an option. When life knocks you down, you get back up. When fear tells you to stop, you take another step. When anxiety tells you that you're not enough, you remind yourself who you are. When depression tells you there is no hope, you keep moving towards that light. That's what resilience looks like. That's what leadership looks like. That's what the phoenix represents. The phoenix doesn't rise because life was easy. The phoenix rises because it survived the fire. And if you're listening today and you're carrying your own struggles, if you're battling with anxiety, if you're battling depression, if you're battling self doubt, if you're wondering whether you're capable of becoming more, I want you to hear me clearly. You are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you know. And your current chapter is not your final chapter. The struggle you're facing today may be the very thing preparing you for your purpose tomorrow. I know that because I lived it. I know that because there were moments when I couldn't see the path ahead. And yet somehow, one step at a time, I kept moving. Not because I wasn't afraid, but because I refused to let my fear make my decisions. Today, as I prep to enter my 4th year as an assistant principal, I realized leadership isn't about arriving, it's about becoming. Every day I'm learning, every day I'm growing, every day I find new ways to serve. And every day I'm reminded that leadership is not about the title you hold, it's about the lives you impact, the people you believe in, the hope you create, the legacy you leave behind. So, wherever you are in your journey today, remember this: you don't have to be perfect, you don't have to have all the answers, you don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to keep going because failure is not falling down. Failure is refusing to get back up. And as long as you keep rising, you are already winning. Thank you for joining me for this episode of The Phoenix Within. Keep believing, keep growing, keep serving, keep rising. And never forget the phoenix rises because it survives the fire. Until next time, I'm Nicholas Thomas, and this is The Phoenix Within.